Hey everyone, it's Andy, and it's time once again for an Artsnacks unboxing. So, Artsnacks is a monthly subscription fee where you get 4 to 5 different art products. So let's see what's in the special one, because it's my birthday this month. Woo! It already passed, but May is one of my favorite months. So here's what looks like inside the box. So, let's see here. The first thing I see they always give you is this little thingy, menu thing. Tells you about what's inside the box, what comes in the box. Then there is the snack. It's a cherry Laffy Taffy. That's why it's called Artsnacks. It's more candy, but maybe I guess they can say art candy box. And then a little sticker. So the first actual art product in here I see is Dale Rower Artist Acrylic Inks. And it is like a hot fluorescent pink. That's the color. That's pretty cool. So acrylic ink is basically you can use it like paint, but it's ink at the same time, basically. So it's water resistant, non-clogging pigment. Shake lightly before use. Actually, I would shake it if you were gonna shake this stuff. Shake it a little bit before you use it so the bubbles go down, because that's the worst thing ever is painting and then you get like a bubble pop from ink. I hate that. And then let's see, there is this thing that tells you about the travel collection, which you can order. And then here is a little directions and a coupon for a marker, which I'm assuming is in here. Brush H2O long. So this is a water brush. So this one says it's a detailer tip. So we've actually gotten a brush like this before in one of the boxes, but this one actually has a tiny, tiny, tiny little tip. I don't know if you can see the tip. There it is. And what you do is you fill this part up with water, and then you can use it for like watercolor or thin down your ink, stuff like that. Or if you have, these are also great for watercolor pencils if you have watercolor pencils. So here's this, and that's all that came in the box this time. So we're gonna open the green tissue paper and see what. This is kind of their little stick. They use green tissue paper. And the two things that are in here are a Cedar Point pencil, which is 331. I don't know what the lead is. You can look on the little thing. It's #1 extra soft. So that means it's going to come out really dark if it's extra soft. I wish they still use like BHP and stuff to mark their pencils instead of like 33 whatever. We'll see what happens when I use it. And then we got this cool permanent paint marker. So this is another of the same brand that Curate or Crink. I don't know how to say it, but it looks like this. And this is a bullet marker. So this is what this is actually talking about. This tells you how to use this marker, but if it's anything like any of the other pens we've got, I got this one that was turquoisey, like my wall color. That was an amazing marker. There are types of paint markers. So I'm assuming this one, instead of priming it, you just push this little back thing. The directions say to press rubber bulb once or twice to adjust ink flow. Do not overpump. Overpumping may cause malfunction. Steel ball tip writes on most surfaces. Wipe tip before storing tip side up. So, these are the 4 things I got this time. This is pretty... These 2 things are really inexpensive. I wish they would have gave another item, but I don't know how much these 2 things got, so... I've actually only bought ink once, and it was black, so... All the other ink I have came from either a gift or I got it in the Artsnacks thing. So I have a lot of ink now. So we're gonna go make a piece of art here. Alright, so we're back. So here's the piece I created. It's like a little spaceman kind of dude. In honor of, I believe it's International Space Day today. So there's my little astronaut dude. So let's talk about the products. This pencil, fair pencil, just kind of like any kind of drawing pencil. I've never used this. I've used General's pencils before, but never the Cedar Point brand, so this was an interesting experiment. As an artist, you can never have enough pencils. This didn't really like this water brush, actually. Even though, yes, it's smaller and finer tip than a lot of my other water brushes, as you can see. This was really hard to actually get the water in the base, and what I recommend is having a running faucet or running body of water, unscrewing this, holding this down underneath, like directly underneath the running water, and that will help fill it up more. Because if you actually do what the directions say, to stick it in some water and push and pull up, it won't it won't fill up that much. It'll fill up like this much. So put it under running water. That's my advice. It's okay. It does it does help you get a lot of the little details. So if you use water brushes a lot and you want a different size water brush, this would be a pretty good brush for you then. So, this ink. I never actually had a fluorescent color. I have blue, I have red, I have brown, I have black. Never had a fluorescent color. Just fair. I wouldn't use this for like accent type stuff. It shows up really pale. It says it's semi-opaque, which is meaning it's supposed to be a little transparent, but it's still supposed to cover light things. It covers nothing. Even if you use it heavily, it's still, you can still see it. It's still not semi-opaque. It's very translucent, this color. It also, when it dries, it doesn't dry this pretty color. It dries like a slightly purple color, like a slightly purpley pink color. If you use it light enough, you can still get it to look pink, but then it has zero opacity. It's very translucent if you use it. I tried it in a few different things. I tried just applying the ink directly to the paper. It's still... So, all in all, maybe if I want to do like some cheeks or something and I'm using a lot of ink or some noses or, you know, something like that, I might use this stuff. That's what this is. Okay. So now, this pen, I would never buy this pen again. So this will be the only one of these I own, actually. I like the other pens that I've had from them, like the marker pens and the paint pens, and where it has the felt tip and stuff like that. This ball steel tip, hate that tip. Hate the ball steel tip. It comes out very gloopy, even if you can use the control little pressy thing. It says not to press it 2 or 3 more times. If you do, you actually get paint coming out this side. I tried it just to see what was going on because I didn't really like this pen, so I just was like, to hell with it, let's try it. So it comes out very thick, intensely thick. I don't know if you can see that. It's very thick. It takes forever to dry, which is not something you want in a paint pen. You might as well just go use acrylic paint then. It actually stays open longer than my experience with acrylic paint. So if you like that, then you might like this pen. But most of these time, these pens are used for like graffiti type stuff, or quick art, or like stuff on wood or metal. I just see that soaping in or sinking into the wood or the metal, and I don't know. I didn't really like this pen. Oops, sorry. I did not really like this pen. It was black, thought it was pretty cool. It does give you a good black, and it does have the properties of acrylic. I tested it out because I tried to apply some water with it. But all in all, not a fan of this pen. This brand makes so many other better pens that are the same permanent paint. Like, it's just this application I don't like. I don't know who decided, let's put this metal bowl thing. And another problem is, most of the time with these type of pens, it's a quick thing. Like, you want acrylic paint quickly, you want to apply it quickly, you want to just shove it back in your pocket, or you just want to put it back with your stuff to add a little accent. That's most of the time what I do with these pens. So you have to wipe the tip constantly. So that's, I don't know, that's something another thing I don't really like about this pen. If I'm using paint in an application like this, I don't have to be wiping the tip and taking special care of the marker all the time. So that's just something to think about if you get this color, or you want to buy some of these brands. They make this other one that is, I don't have it actually next to me, but it's a felt tip. That one, amazing. I love that one. All you do is press down and it comes out nicely, nice ink flow. This has a really choppy ink flow. It's kind of all over the place. So if you are thinking about buying these ones, buy the felt tip one. It comes out a lot nicer. You can control it a lot better. See, I couldn't even make I tried to cut out little star shapes. Very hard. It gets all over the place. That's another thing. It's very messy. So this is what the stuff I got. That's the artwork. I could get it only with it. Let me know what colors you got, if you get the same colors I got. If you actually liked this pen, let me know that, and what you liked about the pen. If you got a different color of ink, because I don't know if they are going to give a different color ink, but if you got a different color ink, did you like this FW brand? What did you like about it? Was yours actually opaque because it was a different color? I don't know. Maybe mine was just pink, more transparent. If you have any ideas or comments for other videos, comment them down below. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments down below. That's pretty much it for this video. See you next time. Bye.